wanted to wish you amazing season's greetings, especially Hanukkah today, and so happy Hanukkah. It's actually miracles is really prevalent this time of the year with the Christmas miracles and also the Hanukkah miracles, the miracle of the light. And so it really is reflecting about the light that we are, that we allow ourselves to shine out there, and also emerging through the darkness. And so I would like to share with you a few nuggets so that you can actually really live the life that you love, live it out loud, and thrive. So we're going to start with making sure that you count your blessings daily, and really make a list, if you like, of what it is that you're grateful for. The amazing sunshine outside, the fact that you are alive, the fact that you have the family that you were born into that enabled you to have the experiences. So everything you can list that would actually get you to realize that you are so abundant. You are so lucky to be alive this time of life, this time of evolution. So really just count your blessings and be in the truth of surrendering to who you really are, what it is that your life purpose is here. And the key to finding out the answer to that is in what it is that you are craving, what you are craving to reunite with, what it is that you are actually, thank you, what it is that you are actually craving to have. This is then what it is that you need to gift to others, because then you realize that you have plenty of that. You cannot give something that you are not. So go ahead and give all the love that you're craving to receive, because by doing that, you create more and more and more abundance. So someone said today to me about the fact that they're thinking, and they're thinking just one thought 400 times a day. Yeah, our brain is an organ that is there to pump thoughts. It is an organ that enables us to solve problems, you know, from how to build buildings into what to cook for dinner, or how to capture this, you know, this, that, or the other. It's our brain is there constantly trying to figure out. And when it is not put into good use, like solving 3D architectural problems or whatever it is that your vocation is, then it will go and just obsess about other things. So consciously choose whatever it is that you're going to focus on, because whether you like it or not, what you focus on is what you get more of. So choose carefully, declare what it is that you're actually creating in your life right now, and focus on that. Please refrain from focusing on what you don't want, because by focusing on what you don't want, you're still empowering that. And so the old say of what you resist persists is true. So the thinking, and the way that I do that is either by writing down a list. If I see thoughts that are not helpful for me, I write down those thoughts and I let them go. They could be thinking, they could be my emotions, they could be my reactions, there could be memories from the past, there could be some sort of a physical, visceral happening. I write it down and I let it go. I look at what I am committed to being. So I am thriving, I am joyous, I am blissful. And then instead of focusing on what I don't like, what I'm getting rid of, I just write it and discard. When you are accustomed to that, you can also, or if you're a meditator, the nice thing to do is to actually become the spiritual train spotter. And a spiritual train spotting is just becoming the witness conscious, the observer, where you are observing things that happen, your thoughts, your emotions, all these things. You just observe. You don't buy into the story. There's no need. because what you're committed to in, say, transcending in your life, in creating more love on earth, in creating peace in the Middle East, whatever it is that you're committed to, then act from that, not from the body flatulence that happened to you, or the thoughts. So when you notice an obsessive thought or something that is not conducive to what you're creating appearing, you don't have to hop on that thought train. The trains of thoughts are there, they come and they leave you and they go away. You can become the spiritual train spotter. You just observe, oh, there's that thought. You don't have to end up in wild places. You don't have to end up really suffering. That is a choice. Okay, so when you realize, actually, I can take a breath, I can let it all go, that train of thought can leave me now, and then you go into what it is that you're creating. Another way to actually create what it is that you desire is write it down. You write down a list of what you're creating, and then you look at the list. Oh, I'm creating an abundant year. I'm creating an abundant life with a love partner. I'm creating this, that, and the other. And then you look at this list and you iconize it. You make an icon. For instance, for me, this represents spirituality. This represents love. This represents wholeness with all that is, oneness, or the big O, orgasm. And this is about overflowing a fountain of whom I am. And so you create icon of what it is that you're actually creating. And here's something I prepared earlier. And this is then a creation of a sigil, a sacred symbol, encapsulating the whole of what I've just created: the spirituality, the love, the overflowing of love and peace, the wholeness of the whole universe. So you create one sacred symbol that you can focus on. You can doodle it, you can take a picture of it and have it on your mobile phone, you can draw it on your body, so that this sigil is now sucking up all the energy that you're giving the attention, and thus it grows and it manifests. You create that. You could use that also in sex magic as well. So tantrically, this is what we do with these amazing sigils. As an individual, you can create that, but also it's wonderful when you're bringing two love partners together and they're separate symbols. You weave, because Tantra means weaving as well, of energy and consciousness. You weave together the masculine and the feminine, and you bring them together. You create one symbol of your love partnership, of what it is you're creating in the world, and then go and create magic. Now, this time of the year is magical. We've just moving now from the darkness, in this hemisphere actually, from the darkness into the light. Today is the solstice. So, just go and have and create magic consciously. This time of the year, for the next 8 days, it's magical time. So just create whatever light it is in your life and in the lives of others, and declare it to everyone. Go and share it with people in your life. Tell it to strangers in the street. See how you can connect, and you look at others with love in your heart. How it is that you can create more love in the world by just having love in your heart and smile to total strangers. Be forgiving. You've got to forgive and complete your past, whatever it is. Even if you can't do that with the other person, you need to create that for yourself. So if you have a relationship that's not working and it became a relationship, then you've got to complete that for yourself. And by doing that, you've got to create a forgiveness, and you've got to let that go. And when you let that go, you're actually able to have far more, transcend to such heights with the love partner that you're with. So the key to happiness is letting everything go. Enjoy this moment. This is the only thing you have, is right here, right now. Just be love and be that light that you really are. I wish you all the blessings and namaste.